Wow. Okay, so I just finished watching a video about Andy Petro. He's this old man who made a video in 2022 about a near-death experience that he had in 1955 where he drowned, but rather than drowning, he was able to leave his body and transcend to look through a tunnel and then a light and be able to communicate with the light to understand the reason for like living here on earth and what goes on after life and a bunch of things that I just truly resonated with, so I wanted to share with you guys. So I don't really have anything prepared to talk about it because I just watched the video and this is more of like a react, I guess, but not really, because I'm here to say that I truly like understand everything that he said. There were multiple points that he talked about where I was like, I know how that feels. I understand where he's coming from, but I don't know if I've actually experienced a near-death experience. I don't remember almost dying and then experiencing that. It's more so like smoking a lot of tree and then being able to see that. And there was a separate video that I saw where it discussed that, where this separately from Andy Petro, there was a gentleman who talked about his testimony of smoking tree for the first time, listening to Jay-Z, and then somehow he got to see hell. And it's not that the plant itself will take you to hell. It's just it allows you to see what we're not supposed to see on a spiritual level, that makes it known to us that reality, like the society that we've created together on earth, is just a version of the life that we can experience. Because once we shed our meat puppet or meat suit, we continue to be but as a different thing. It's like a different thing. And going back to this video about Andy Petro, where he talked about a bunch of things, like he talked about going through this near-death experience of like drowning, and then he went through a tunnel, and then somehow he got to a place where he realized that he was just a holographic piece of a whole kaleidoscope of experiences, and everybody gets to experience what this is. And he said that his why he's living on earth is to experience joy. Well, bro, you won the fucking what is it called, lottery of existence. You know, congrats to you that is your reason for being here. Because the thing that I think people don't understand is we all have different reasons for being here, and it's not the same. And really awesome for Andy's to be just experiencing joy. Super basic, very much his life is an essay answering that open-ended essay question. Now, another thing that he talked about, I realized I wasn't smiling, and then I was like, I love it when I smile. Anyway, one of the things that he talked about in his experience is actually realizing that we keep coming back. So that's the idea of reincarnation, right? Some cultures and religions view reincarnation to be an integral part, which to an extent it is. I can hear some of my fellow Christians being very upset that I just said that reincarnation exists, but In a way, it does. It's just I'm not sure how to explain it, because that and my Christian faith go together. The cognitive dissonance, I don't feel the cognitive dissonance when I think about that experience and how I can resonate with it because I've experienced it, and my belief in God, because I think it all goes together. God is the light that we are a part of, that we broke from. And I'm pretty sure there's like a Bible verse about that. So let me know in the comment section if you know the Bible verse, because I feel like it was said in the Bible somewhere that we're all made in God's image and we broke off as a piece of Him in a way. Maybe I'm multiplying two things at the same time. Anyway, what else did he say that really resonated with me? It was just a lot. It was like I knew what he was talking about. At first I was skeptical because I was like, okay, whatever, with the near-death experience. I was created with a lot of skepticism, so you have to really like not just sell me on it. I'm a primary resource person. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna make a separate video about what a primary resource is. But if you can't provide me, it's at the very least anecdotal evidence. That's what it is. It's anecdotal evidence that is supported by other evidence by means of this. I'm gonna read this book by Dr. Moody, Life After Life. I have to read it. I feel like I've been dulling my brain a lot to multiple experiences that have been spiritual, and yeah, it's I just saw a text and it fucked me up. Everybody has a mission. Everybody has a quest when there's multiple quests. Some people, like, sometimes they only really have one thing, and but there are some people, they have multiple things. I definitely know that one of those things that I was meant to learn and understand, I'm definitely failing one. I can still, I can still like gear it back and make it better and learn the actual lesson. But I definitely failed at least one thing. And it's okay, because I know that once I shed this particular mortal coil, I'm gonna return as a different something person and know what it is. That's the other thing that I wanted to say that he mentioned. Yeah, it was towards the end of the video. He said, when I love you, I love myself. When I hate, like, my neighbor or whoever, if I hate somebody else, I'm hating myself. If I'm being deceptive or harmful towards somebody, I'm doing that same thing to myself. And that's the important part of understanding this, is that that's related to the reincarnation aspect. Everything that we do that is about that, whether it's good or bad, we're gonna reap that back. We're like, you're just gonna reap it back. And if you do bad and put it out, it's gonna come back to you somehow. And I have a story time after this that I want to post to let you know that's related to that.